Hey, what's going on guys? It's Vesper, and for today's video, we're going to talk about one of the key buffs that Cammy got this season that adds some interesting conversions to her combos, specifically with her V-Trigger. So this buff allows Cammy to V-Trigger cancel from the first hit of her EX Spiral Arrow. So at first you guys might not think this is a big deal. You know, Cammy already has really good V-Trigger conversions with just her normals alone because they're so quick and fast. And on top of that, you gotta use one bar, so that means you're not gonna have your super available, and that's usually one of Cammy's winning conditions, is just finishing up V-Trigger into super. But there's actually more to this than you think. First is the obvious. So Cammy now has a really good low confirm into her EX Spiral Arrow. You see, she could always do crouching medium kick into activate, but it'll only leave her +1 and she won't be close to the opponent at all. But if you do crouching medium kick into EX Spiral Arrow, if it hits, great, you can combo after, and then you still have one more, V-Trigger Spiral Arrow to continue the combo afterwards and mix up your opponent. Or if they block, you're right next to your opponent, just outside of throw range, and you're +2 on block, so you're in frame trap range as well. So this is kind of like a safer, more consistent option if you're willing to spend the bar. Now, combo-wise, of course, Cammy can convert a lot of combos into this now, especially a low light confirm she can combo into. She can convert into from her dive kick as well, would be another option. And yeah, there is a lot of scaling with her combos, but that wasn't really the point when Cammy activates V-Trigger. It's more about that knockdown. Cammy has really heavy momentum. She can get right next to you. You're definitely in trouble, especially when you have a spare V-Trigger to use even after the initial knockdown. One more attempt, using V-Trigger 1 that is. But this does work with V-Trigger 2 as well, and you can save most of the V-Trigger 2 bar if you're willing to do the forward dash afterwards and convert from there. Another cool thing that Cammy can do now is with the EX Spiral Arrow, she can kind of use it to check backdashers. A lot of players backdash against Cammy because her throw game and pressure game is so strong. So if you do something like V-Skill 1, which is a common scenario, people like maybe backdash because she's plus, you can just do straight up EX Spiral Arrow and activate, and you'll catch them mid-air, and you can convert that way, and you can get Oki from that, and some decent damage. And if they block it, it's okay because you're +2, like I said. This even has good synergy with V-Skill 2, surprisingly. The V-Skill 2 crush counter, you can't get much from it, but now with the EX Spiral Arrow cancel, you can now convert into V-Trigger. It's actually a really good hit confirm, so I think this works very well with V-Skill 2. So if you combine this with the buff to her forward hard kick, where she's more plus after a counter hit, I think it's a pretty good synergy with her new V-Trigger conversion. You can do some pretty good deeps and have Oki on top of that for Cammy as well. Cammy's always been a very linear character, so giving her more, utility with the types of ways that she can convert into V-Trigger is a very nice buff indeed for Cammy. Especially, come on guys. Cammy's been public enemy #1 for a while in the previous seasons, especially season 3, man. I think Cammy's been consistently top tier, very strong character ever since the beginning all the way until now. So I think Cammy players will appreciate that she'll actually get some buffs this season and not get any nerfs. Yeah, she still has low health, and yeah, like I said, she is linear, but Cammy's always been a pretty good strong character, has decent matchups, and she has this, these overwhelming attributes with her movement speed, right? And yeah, the character can't really carry the player. You have to really adapt quickly with your throw game and that. You don't have like an overhead or anything. But now with this EX conversion with her V-Trigger, I think that's really going to help her stick to players and adapt to this new meta where we now have an extra defensive option with V-Shift. I know Cammy's a really popular character, so if you guys are still using her, try out these conversions and see how it works yourself. So there you go, guys. That's the video for today. I'll see you guys another time for another recent buff change. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And take care, guys. Stay safe. Peace out.